What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, I've been playing this game for about a week and a day, like literally only 8 days. Last Saturday morning, decided, you know what, I got a little bit of spare time this morning. It's a Saturday. Let's download this game, give it a try, because I was doing a lot of DC Legends gameplay videos, kind of looking at the early version of the game that's currently out in New Zealand, and there wasn't really much to it. And everybody in the comments was like, oh, this just looks like a bad version of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So I decided, you know what, guys, I want to check out Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for comparison, because I want to be like up to speed on my mobile strategy games. And oh my god, it is like 100 times better than DC Legends. Like, the problem with DC Legends, really, which I'll get into a little bit more detail in the future, is it just doesn't really have much to it. It's got the story quest and arena, but that's it. And those two things burn out really, really quickly. Whereas Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, not only is the combat so much more engaging, more in depth, the teams and the way that you kind of build your compositions is incredible. There's so much you can do with different synergies between kind of the races in Star Wars and also the factions as well, and it is incredible just the way that like different characters work in very interesting ways with each other to create sometimes these just amazingly lethal combos, which I really, really like. That there is a huge amount of depth and exploration to the game, but also when it actually comes to the game itself, there are so many different elements of gameplay. There's so much different stuff you can do, and being level 45 at the moment, I have not unlocked everything, and all the stuff that I've unlocked loads of stuff. There's cantina battles, there's light side battles and dark side battles, which are kind of like the story quest for both, you know, the light side and the dark side factions, but you know, you can be both. And then when it comes to other aspects of the gameplay, there are kind of every character in the game is it's either light side or dark side, and you're restricted to those characters in kind of the story mode. But when it comes to stuff like cantina battles, the squad arena, and galactic war, and what is it? Is it events or I think it's challenges, actually. Challenges, you're not restricted by the factions, so you can create and kind of like meld together the characters to do some pretty crazy and interesting stuff, which I really, really like. You know, one of the things that I really like about a game is a game that has a lot of depth, a lot of creativity, stuff that you won't find out for ages, and every day you can log in, you can play the game, and you can be like, oh, you know, I've learned something new about this game, and you can, you know, find a cool new synergy or a cool new character and be like, oh, that's pretty good. Whereas with DC Legends, you know, it was a bit too basic, and I really hope that they add more to the game before it's released worldwide, or else I think, you know, everybody that's played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is probably going to be like, well, it's just a crappier version of that. But also, when it comes to the story quest as well, thematically, I'll go through one of the light side battles now, just to show you guys kind of like how combat flows through. So pretty much every let's just go into battle and queue up with my my team at the moment. So also, one of the really cool things as well when you are going into a battle on the story quest is you get to borrow a hero from another player in the game and kind of add that to your team of 6 heroes. So it allows you to actually play and explore with heroes that you've yet to unlock, which I really, really like. It's a good way to see, you know, test the waters, which heroes are good, which ones do you want to kind of like farm the fragments of and pick them as your reward. So I really like that. So I think for this one, Grandola Packer, I really like this character. He's quite interesting. I only played him a couple of times. But yeah, let's go for that. So what do we have? We have my team of just OP Jedi Knights and Warriors. I wouldn't say like I'm the biggest I really, really enjoy all the Star Wars films, but in terms of the franchise, I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan. I enjoy them, but not to the extent that I'm like a big Marvel fanboy. So for me to really, really like this game is a huge something. Anyway, let's get into the combat. So yeah, again, it's a turn-based strategy game. All characters have a different set of abilities. So we got Qui-Gon Jinn to start off with. So one of the cool things that he has is he's an attack, which when he uses, gets a random assist from an ally. So yeah, we also got a free shot in there. So we're going to try and take down these droids. Should we use the AoE? Yeah, let's use the AoE on that one. It's pretty cool, so doing quite well. And there are also characters that heal, there are characters that function as tanks. So what is it? My Jedi Consular and also the woman with the lightsaber at the front, just there, is also a healer. She's quite a lot stronger than my Jedi Consular, who's using the Force Blast. Okay, we didn't get him down there, but we're doing quite well. Got the droids. Again, I think this is quite an easy map for my power level, because most of my characters are about level 44, whereas these are 38, so there isn't too much to think about in terms of strategy. But when it comes to like doing stuff like Arena and especially Galactic War, I love the fade over and the Star Wars music, and also something that I really like about the maps as well is there's quite a bit of like activity and stuff going on in the background. You're gonna see like stuff race across far off in the distance in the desert, and also, you know, a little bit of fire and smoke coming from objects. And I think overall, while you don't like consciously notice that too much, it adds a really nice level of immersion to the game. So it's something that I really like. Okay, we're taking down this battle droid, guys, because the battle droids, they have an assist attack which deals a lot of damage. It's a lot of learning about this game as well. You know, you need to figure out, you know, which ones you want to take down first. Okay, that's very awesome. Let's, do we want to use the heal there? Yeah, we might as well. A lot of our champions have taken a little bit of damage, so let's just get that heal fight off. Okay, my Jedi is taking quite a hit there. Let's get that guy down. And, right, let's use the slightly... Oh, no, deflected. One of the things that I don't like about this game is the deflect and evasion chance. That always annoys me a little bit in real-time strategy games. But, because I like reliability, but I guess... RNG, it can be good, it can work both ways. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad for you. It's random numbers, guys. It's alright, but it's annoying when you're like, oh yes, I've supercharged this attack, and then it misses. That's always not a super great feeling. Okay, let's heal up, because we're on wave 2 of 3, so we need to be ready for the final boss wave. Okay, let's just use the basic attacks now, try and save some of the cooldowns for the final wave, because the final wave always includes a boss, which could be a little bit difficult, a little bit tricky. Okay, so we've got a couple of droids here. We probably want to focus on taking them down first, because they'll be quite annoying. So, let's use, yeah, that shot from Finn there. Okay, nice, we got that down pretty quickly. Again, guys, we are a little bit OP for this. We'll go into an arena battle after this, so I can show you guys what an actual, a bit more of a difficult matchup looks like, because this is a little bit of a face roll fiesta for the most part. There is also an autoplay feature for this game, which is interesting. I don't really like the autoplay too much. On like really easy levels, it's good, but for anything that presents like a moderate challenge, it's not like a super good idea to use it, because they only use their healing abilities when you are very low, and also the characters all seem to just attack very random characters, so it's ideally best, you know, if you have some sort of focused fire when you are playing not in the auto mode. So yeah, it looks like we're doing pretty well. Let's just keep on shooting away, and let's use the heal up. And when you use the autoplay as well, it speeds up the attack animations and just makes everything faster. So if I'm in a scenario like this, where I know I'm pretty much going to win, there isn't much to worry about. I just hit autoplay, and it will finish off the fight for me as quickly as possible. So I really like that, you know. Works quite well. Yay, we've won, guys. So good at this video game already. 3 stars. That's another thing as well. If none of your champions die, or none of your characters die, sorry, you get 3 stars, which means that you can use a ticket on that match if you want to quickly complete it again for various rewards and upgrade components that are only available on certain maps. Anyway, let's go into the squad arena. I'll show you guys a little bit more of a difficult matchup. So it looks like the easiest matchup here is probably far left. There's not much of a power level on that team. It looks slightly weaker than our best team, so actually, to be honest, it's still a little bit higher, so this might be a bit of a difficult matchup, but we shall see, lads, we shall see. Okay, who do we want to prioritize here? The droids, in terms of their synergy, are going to be pretty bad, so let's go for the weakest one, which should be the IG-8A, so let's use the assist attack there. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We just need to get another hit in, get him before he can do anything. Hopefully that doesn't evade. Okay, we got quite lucky there. So let's move on to the next flimsy droid. Because again, you got to watch out for the synergy, these guys. A lot of the droids and other characters do have some really good synergies that make them work extremely well together. Okay, so Chewbacca at the moment actually has a taunt effect up, so he's a really, really good tank in the game. Because I have 2 healers, I don't really find the need to play him too much. But, you know, he's definitely useful for certain aspects of the game. Just going to use the heal here, because, again, all we can attack is Chewbacca. Can we get him down? We can probably get him down pretty easily. Also, he has a heal as well, which is a little bit annoying. Right, is this going to do the job? Awesome. It's going to save the heavier cooldown for bursting down Luke Skywalker, who is a bit of a heavy hitter. Oh, okay, we got a nice bit of damage there. Again, Luke Skywalker and my Finn are just some Sniperino champions. They are very good. And let's get down this final droid before we take down Chewbacca. Doesn't look like we're going to need to heal up, providing that we get lucky, because the AI doesn't seem, well, at least at my level of play, it doesn't seem super smart. It just tends to attack some very random champions. Okay, we probably should have used the Force Blast there, but not too bad. Okay, let's fire that off. And hopefully that's going to do it. Oh, no, not quite. Again, quite a beefy droid there. Did he just come back from the dead? I did not know he had that ability. Again, guys, like learning something new about the characters every time we play this. Okay, so we got Chewbacca now, and let's just put on the autoplay. Should be able to absolutely wreck him in a matter of seconds. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Victory, guys. So good at this video game. And also you get like, what is it? It's like a daily arena score. You have like a rank and stuff, and you get prizes based off that rank. The main thing are these arena tokens, which you use to buy like the character chips for new characters, and also like upgrading your existing characters, so that's pretty cool. So overall, guys, there is a lot more that I need to cover about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but this was just a bit of a first look at the game and my thoughts on it. I think if you have a little bit of spare time and want to kill it, this is a great game. It is so much fun. So it has my utmost recommendation, and I really wanted to, you know, shine a light on a game that I think is really good quality, really worth playing, extremely polished game. So far, and from reading kind of a little bit on Reddit, again, I don't fully understand the wider spectrum of endgame, but it seems like it's got a pretty fair free-to-play model, whereas you can sometimes like outright buy some of the newer and better characters. However, you can also get those characters over like a couple of weeks of playing the game, which does seem, you know, pretty fair to me in terms of a mobile game. You know, mobile games are pretty much pay for convenience, and it seems to have like hit the nail on the head, and this probably explains why the game is so popular. So overall, guys, a lot of praise, a lot of love for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content, if you've got any tips or any recommendations for myself in the game, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Apart from that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.